Hey guys, welcome to Jack's Beautiful You. Today's video, we are going to be testing out some new release perfumes. These are some designer fragrances, mostly designer fragrances that I was super curious about and finally got to test them. And I'm here to let you know my thoughts and opinions, let you know whether or not I think these are full bottle worthy. Am I going to spend my hard-earned money to bring these fragrances into my collection or not? If you're new here, hi, my name is Jackie. Thank you so much for clicking on my thumbnail today. I really appreciate you being here. And to my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much for all your continued support. I truly appreciate you. Without further ado, let's get into this video. So I recently just got back from a trip. I actually was able to go and visit my family. So I have two daughters and they're both in college. My oldest daughter and my youngest daughter go to college in Missouri, and I went to go visit them. My mom also lives there as well. And then my oldest daughter has a son. So I have a 5-year-old grandson. His name is Xavier. And we all got together, got to spend some time together, and we went perfume shopping together. And that was a fun experience. So I do have a couple videos of my family reacting to some of these fragrances that I will be sharing with you, which I think is a lot of fun, because it's really fun to see people who, aren't as into fragrances as we are give their opinions about fragrances, and they don't hold back. Some of the reactions are pretty funny, so I will be putting them in this video so you can see for yourself. But the first one I want to talk about is the new release by Gucci. This is Flora Gorgeous Orchid, and this one was a hit. It was a hit with me. It was a hit with my daughters. And yeah, this one smells really good in my opinion. And I had heard really good things about this one. This was the one I think I was the most excited to try. Top notes, you have vanilla, and then you have vanilla orchid, and it says ozonic notes. And I do pick that up. I pick up this kind of ozonic feel to the fragrance, and I really liked it. It kind of made it seem like a vanilla that you could wear all year round. It wasn't a heavy, thick, gourmand cupcakey vanilla to me. To me, it just smelled like a kind of a lighter, pleasant vanilla. I did pick up a little bit of a banana feel to the fragrance. I really thought maybe there was ylang ylang in here. Ylang ylang sometimes gives off a banana feel, but it's not listed in the notes. But I wasn't the only one to pick up banana. So I will put my daughter's reaction. I'll put my oldest daughter first, her reaction, and then my youngest daughter's reaction second. Okay.
Okay.
I have.
Okay. It's not bad.
What are you smelling?
It smells very. It cleared my sinuses. That's for sure.
Hey, smell this.
It kind of has like almost kind of a little bit like a candy smell
Yeah.
Hey,
to it.
the last one.
Okay, what does it smell like?
You know, that's what like a banana Laffy Taffy.
You're getting banana from
I
that?
got banana Laffy Taffy. It smells amazing.
You like it?
I like it.
Cool.
I love it.
And I have to agree with my youngest daughter. Like I said, I do get like a banana feel to the fragrance. And I did pick up a travel spray. The only reason why I didn't get a full-size bottle is because I only had a carry-on to take on the plane, and I couldn't remember what the liquid limit was. I couldn't remember if it was 3 ounces. And I didn't know. I couldn't remember. So I just decided not to get full bottles. I just decided to get a travel spray so that I'd feel more comfortable on taking it on the plane. And anyway, so this one is gorgeous. I really like it. I've been wearing it, and it's very pleasant, very easy to wear. It's an easy reach perfume for me. It just smells really good. It's not the most unique fragrance in the world. It's not a masterpiece, groundbreaking, anything like that, but it smells really good, and I really do enjoy it a lot. The performance is moderate so far on me. It's not super loud, but it's not bad performance either. I can smell a really pretty scent bubble around me, and I'm just really enjoying it. It smells good. So I do think this one is full bottle worthy. I was excited to try the new flanker from Libre. This is the Libre Flowers and Flames. And this one I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it because the original Libre is not my favorite. It's a little too aromatic for me. I don't hate it, but I definitely prefer the Intense version. Libre Intense is my favorite and it's the one that I own. I absolutely love that one. This one I really liked. This one has lavender and bergamot in the opening, orange blossom, lavender, lily. There's coconut and palm tree, which is what's new about this one, and then vanilla in the base. So even though there's lavender in the top and in the mid, I found it to be less aromatic than the OG. It definitely felt smoother and less screechy. It wasn't screechy at all. It was smooth and it was a little sweeter to my nose. I didn't necessarily pick up the coconut, but keep in mind, I'm testing these fragrances on the back of my hand in store. So it's not like, these are just first impressions. This is not a full wear on the fragrance. And I did like it though. I found it to be a really pretty scent that I think a lot of people are going to like. So if you found the OG to be too abrasive for you, a little too screechy, a little too aromatic with the lavender, and you found the Intense version to be a little too strong, because the Intense version is pretty strong. It's pretty bold. It's pretty strong. And you want something that's kind of in the middle of those two, I think this is a good one. I really do. I really liked it a lot. And if I didn't own Libre Intense, I might actually consider picking this one up. But I'm going to pass on it, but I think it's going to be popular and I think a lot of people are going to like it. All right, I got to try Alien Hypersense. And I really wanted to like this one because the bottle is so pretty. I love that bottle. However, this to me was a complete and total fail. I did not like this fragrance at all. It smelled like a watered down version of the OG Alien. So I'm not the biggest fan of the OG Alien. My favorite is Alien Goddess Intense. That one is absolutely stunning in my opinion. It's the only one that I own. And I think it's a gorgeous combination of Alien Goddess and Alien the OG mixed together to make this perfect hybrid of a perfume that's not too indolic but doesn't smell too beachy. It's just perfection in my opinion. And I was hoping for something a little bit more with this one. This one has a little bit of a fruitier opening in the open. I think there's top notes you have pear and mandarin, green mandarin. So I got a tiny touch of a fruitiness, but it really seemed pretty watered down, like a weak version of the OG Alien. In the dry down, it just smelled like Alien, but lighter. It was really not what I was looking for, and I was pretty disappointed in it for sure. So I'm going to go ahead and pass on Alien Hypersense. I finally got to try Commodities Juice. They have the Juice Personal, the Juice Expressive, and the Juice Bold. I tried the Juice Expressive, and I did find it to be nice. I did like it. I actually kind of considered getting a travel spray of this one because I did think it was really pleasant and good smelling. But the more I walked around with it, the more the fruitiness of it kind of started to get a little too tart for my liking. And like I said, I liked it, but it never turned into a full blown love. When I first sprayed it, I was like, oh, I really like this. I'll get a travel spray of it. But like I said, as I was walking around the store with it, I just was like, okay, I like this. It's pleasant. I can see why some people would like this, but I don't need a full bottle of this. It was just too tart for me. And I think there's rhubarb in it. I think that might be what is causing that tartness. It was pleasant though. I mean, it wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. It smelled nice, but just not one I'm personally going to be picking up on. I think rhubarb is just a tough note for me personally. It just pulls so sour on my skin. I really struggle with rhubarb in Delina. I love Delina Exclusive, but the OG Delina I can't wear for that very same reason. So I'd say if you like the OG Delina, you might want to get your nose on this one. If you like the note of rhubarb, it was very, it's not a bad perfume at all. It just doesn't suit my taste. So Juice is going to be a pass for me. Okay, I was excited for the new Marc Jacobs Perfect. This is the Perfect Elixir. And this one I was really excited about because the juice is purple. And I love purple. It's my favorite color. So I was like, oh, I hope I like it. I hope I like it. I love this bottle. I really want to add this into my collection. And the notes were really, really promising. So top notes, you have honey, which I'm a big fan of honey. There's plum, and then there's rhubarb. So I was like, uh-oh. I don't know how this is going to go. Orange blossom, amber, patchouli, vanilla, and resin in the base. And I gotta say, it was actually pleasant. I didn't get too much of a tartness from this. The rhubarb wasn't really coming forward as sour to me. It was pleasant. It was nice. If I smelled this on someone else, I would think they smelled good. But honestly, I found it to be kind of boring. It was pretty boring. And it smelled like every other department store, like people had sprayed a bunch of different perfumes in the department store, and you walked up and smelled it, smelled all these different perfumes that had been sprayed all at once, and it just kind of smelled like that department store smell. You know what I'm saying? Like that generic designer department store smell. I don't know how else to say it. If you love this perfume, please don't take offense to that. Love it, wear it. Maybe it smells different on you, whatever. But for me, it was boring, and it was not something I want to spend my money on at all. And just to make you feel better, if I'm bashing some of these perfumes and you like really are into them and you're like, wait a minute, why are you saying that you don't like any of these fragrances? It goes both ways. I have lots and lots of people who say they don't like fragrances that I love, and I don't get offended by it. But the funniest one was my grandson. So if you're new to my channel, Angel Share is my favorite perfume of all time. Okay. So I absolutely adore Angel Share if you don't know that. And my 5-year-old grandson was sniffing perfumes with me, and he was loving it. He had so much fun, and he was hanging in there long after my mom and my 2 daughters gave up. Their nose couldn't take anymore. They couldn't smell anymore, but my grandson was hanging in there, smelling every single perfume and having a blast. And so I saw that they had Angel Share out on display, and I thought, I'm going to have him smell this and see what he thinks. And here's his reaction to Angel Share. Smell this and tell me what you think. You don't like that? Smell it. Did you say you don't like it? I thought about disowning him for a minute there. But it just goes to show not everybody's going to love your favorite perfumes, okay? It's okay. He was so cute, though. He's so cute. He's such a doll. I was a little nervous about bringing him into Sephora to smell all those perfumes. I didn't know how he was going to be because Xavier can be like a bull in a china shop sometimes. But he was so good, and he was just loving it. He was having so much fun sniffing perfumes, and it was just a blast. All right, up next we have Vanilla Skin by Fleur. Now this one, I really enjoyed the way that it smelled. This one is a sweet vanilla fragrance with some woody notes in it. It's a woody vanilla scent. It's very fall-like. It's very nice, and I considered purchasing a bottle of this. My only hesitation is that, again, take this with a grain of salt because I only got to test it in store. So it felt really, really light. And I don't know, do I want a fragrance like that to be light? Because usually those types of fragrances, those woody vanilla fragrances, I want them to be fragrances that will cut through the cold because I'm going to wear them in fall and winter. So I want stronger fragrances in that weather. And I'm not looking for skin scents. Skin scents in the summer are okay for me. I'm okay with that, but I don't want a skin scent in cooler weather. So I'm hesitant to pick up a bottle of this because I don't know how the performance is going to be. I want something that's going to project. So let me know what you think. Do you have vanilla skin, and what's the performance like on you? Is it light? I could be persuaded to change my mind and pick up a bottle of this because I really enjoyed the way that it smelled, but I just need to know if the performance is there or not. So top notes, you have sugar, pink pepper, and red apple, cashmere wood, jasmine lily, vanilla, benzoin, sandalwood, and I think there's a little bit of oud. I didn't pick up like a skanky oud in this fragrance, but I did pick up a woody feel to the fragrance for sure. And I really liked it. It's very ambery, very warm, very cozy, very fall-like for me. And yeah, I liked it, but I just need to know if the performance is there. So sound off in the comment section and let me know your thoughts on that. All right, I got to try the new one from Burberry. This is Burberry Goddess Intense. Now, just so you know, I'm not a hater of the OG Goddess, but I'm not a lover either. I just found that one to be okay. It wasn't one that I wanted to get a full bottle of. I got a travel size of it and I didn't really love it. I thought, like I said, I thought it was okay. I know there are lots of people who love Burberry Goddess and swear by it and think it's absolutely amazing, but for me, it just fell a little short. It was a little boring for me. It just didn't do anything for me. It didn't blow my skirt up, okay? And that's okay. That's okay. I thought maybe the Intense I would like better because I am a fan of patchouli. I do like patchouli if it's done a certain way. It can't be dirty, earthy patchouli. It has to be a clean smelling patchouli. And so I'm a little picky about my patchouli. I wasn't sure how it was going to go. So I tried it, and my two daughters tried it, and they had some opinions about this fragrance, especially my youngest, who was not a fan. Listen to what they have to say.
Like familiar about it? I can't place it, but it's bringing back something. It's scratching something in my brain.
So nostalgia.
Yeah, something that I feel like I've smelt before.
I don't think I like it. I don't know what it smells like. It smells like
There's patchouli in it. Does it smell earthy or dirty?
kind of.
Okay.
It's too much. I'm sorry.
Okay. And I honestly think I agree. The patchouli was a little bit too dirty, a little bit too earthy for me, but I didn't think it was terrible. I actually liked this a little bit more than I thought I was going to. I didn't think it was as bad as some people were saying. Some people have been dragging this fragrance through the mud and the muck. And you know what? It's okay. If you hate this fragrance, you have the right to hate this fragrance. You are entitled to your own opinion. If you love Burberry Goddess Intense, you have the right to love it. It's your prerogative and your subjective opinion. But for me, I just found it to be meh. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I definitely am not going to spend the money on a bottle. So Burberry Goddess Intense is a pass for me. Okay, I was pretty excited about the new La Vie Belle flanker. I'm a big fan of the flankers. The original La Vie Belle, not so much, but the flankers, I have two of them. I have Iris Absolue and I also have Soleil Cristal, which I think are beautiful fragrances. I've tried other flankers of La Vie Belle that I've really, really liked. So I was excited for this one. And this one was a huge disappointment for me. This is one that I didn't feel neutral about. I had a pretty strong reaction in a negative way to this fragrance. I actually recoiled. I actually recoiled from this one. I did not wear this one on skin. I put it on paper, recoiled from the paper, and said, okay, I'm done. But the funniest reaction was my mom. My mom tried this fragrance, and this is what she had to say. What does it smell like?
Nothing.
It smells like plum bug spray. Sorry, it does.
And I have to agree, that's pretty much what I got. Now, I didn't get plum. There's no plum in here. There's raspberry, liquor, bergamot, violet leaf, which that note is a very tricky note for me. I typically do not like violet leaf in fragrances. Rose, there's leather, there's cacao butter, and cedarwood. And I have to say, I got a fruity bug spray. That's what I got, just like my mom, a fruity bug spray. And it was pretty bad. I didn't enjoy it at all, and this will definitely be a pass for me. I didn't even want to put it on my skin. So yeah, that's unfortunate. They can't all be winners, right? They can't all be winners. Okay, I tried Nest Vanilla Bourbon, and I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about this one. I wasn't sure about the Night Blooming Jasmine. So this has vanilla, brown sugar, night blooming jasmine, and musk. Some people are loving this and some people are. And that's the way vanillas go. It's like vanillas really can be polarizing. You wouldn't think that. You'd think vanilla is such a popular note and a lot of people love vanilla, but not everybody has the same idea of how they want their vanillas done. In my mind, I thought when I hear a name vanilla bourbon, I'm thinking of a rich, thick, dense vanilla. And I didn't get that from this fragrance. I got vanilla and I did pick up some of the brown sugar, but the night blooming jasmine I could have done without in this fragrance. you know, if you're looking for something that's not a straight up gourmand vanilla and you like jasmine with your vanilla, maybe this is going to be a nice fragrance for you. I definitely didn't think it was a bad fragrance by any means. I didn't think it smelled bad. I could see how some people would like it, but for me personally, I was just expecting something else. And the jasmine seemed a little too, I don't know, there was something kind of herbal smelling about the jasmine to me. It had this like herbal feel that for me just kind of ruined the fragrance. And it's just not for me. It's just not for me. It's not what I was looking for. It's not what I was hoping for from the fragrance. And because of that, I'm going to go ahead and pass. But I don't think it's a bad fragrance. I'm not saying it's bad. I didn't recoil from it. It's not a scrubber. It just wasn't what I wanted. It's not what I was looking for. So I am going to go ahead and pass on that one, but I do understand why some people are liking it. Oh, I'm going to sneak this one in real quick just because it's not new. It came out in 2020 and it's a body spray, but I had never smelled it before and I wanted to sneak it into this video real quick. So this is by Sol de Janeiro. This is Cheirosa 71. Now, I used to own Cheirosa 62 body spray, but I decluttered it because to me it had some weird kind of like plasticky smell to it on my skin that I did not like. Now, the Cheirosa 62 EDP, the perfume, that's a different story. I love the perfume, but the body spray wasn't working for me. So I am not a big body spray person. I kind of shy away from body sprays because I don't find them to last. But my daughter, my youngest daughter, was like, Mom, you've got to try 71. If you've never tried 71, you have to try it. It's delicious. And she was absolutely right. I almost bought a bottle right then and there, but again, I was afraid to take it on the plane. So I did wait until I got home and I ordered a bottle. It's on its way to me right now. So Cheirosa 71 is delicious. And where have I been for the past 4 years? This has been out for 4 years and I am just now discovering it. It is delicious. It's got caramel, macadamia nut, vanilla, white chocolate, sea salt, and coconut blossom. Seriously, where have I been? And it's delicious. It smelled like a combination, kind of like caramel popcorn and cookies. It was so good. Delicious. So that one is a definite yes for me. There were some new releases that I did not get to try, but I did order travel sprays of them and I will keep you updated. I was really looking forward to trying Afternoon Delight, but I did not see a tester for that. Didn't get to try it, but I ordered a travel spray of Afternoon Delight, so I will let you know. Devotion Intense is on its way to me right now. I will let you know my thoughts on that. I also ordered the new one by the Seven Virtues, the lychee candy. Uh, really strong feelings I'm going to like that one. So I ordered a travel spray of that. So there's more. I have more that I didn't get to try that are on the way to me, and I will be updating you on my final thoughts on that. But that's it, you guys. That's it for today's video. Those are the fragrances I tested out. So let me know your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section. What do you think of these? Do you like them? Do you love them? Do you hate them? And do you think they're full bottle worthy or not? Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video and you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye.